One framework that I really like lately, and there are so many different frameworks on all these different things, but one of the things I love lately is a framework and it talks about warmth and competence. So if you break those two aspects apart and start with competence first, to me, what that means is that you really know what health and safety and environment and risk and quality is all about. You're competent in the work you do, you're technically strong in the work that you do. You're not having to make it up on the fly, and you feel really good about that as well, that you have that competence to do the work. So it's
Mm.
the technical elements of the profession, and then also competence in understanding the organizational context, so understanding how the business operates. Because that's where I've also seen over the years where different successful EHS people may have different experiences and skills that they bring to the table. They're not always the same, but certainly understanding business context and knowing
Mm.
how to navigate in the organization is really important. But the second part around warmth is basically, who are you as a person and do the people like you? And you don't have to be friends with everyone, but even if we reflect upon it ourselves, if someone is trying to influence us or convince us to do something, even if they're a rock star at the topic, if they're not warm, if they're a bit of a jerk, none of us, I think, in reality, want to be following a leader like that. So,
Mm.
understanding both of those two elements and then adjusting our style for different people and different business contexts, understanding what is driving different leaders or colleagues at a point in time so that we can think through, okay, with what I'm asking to be done today or the strategy that I have or what I'm recommending, how does that fit with the broader context of what these leaders and colleagues are trying to do themselves? So
Mm.
yeah, I like that framework lately. I just feel like it's easy to understand, and
Yeah.
also it resonates really personally, because also you can work with someone who's lovely, but they don't know what the topic is about. So,
Yeah,
that's
that's
also
true.
hard for them to influence, even if they're lovely.